That's done then. Now what?
As we get back.
Yeah, better see what Ma's doing. Give her an hand.
Oh, well, I'll get on with looking out cows.
Bit down in the mouth, isn't he?
Oh, nothing much to be cheerful about, way things are looking.
Peggy's pregnant, I hear.
Is she?
So Ma says.
Nobody tells me. When's it due?
I don't know.
Hey, it'll make things a bit difficult at house.
Ah. Where's he come from?
Who?
Matt.
Oh, he's an orphan. He's working up at Molesworth, but when he married Peggy, Dad offered him to come here.
Bit of a step down from Molesworth, isn't it?
Well, getting a roof. You see, there was no cottage with Molesworth job he was living in. Mind you, I reckon old Molesworth was sorry to lose him.
Ah, he's a good worker. He likes working.
Don't you?
That's a philosophical question that bothers me a lot.
What's this? Workers' conference?
He's not a worker. He's the owner.
Then he can tell us what he's going to do about replacing hens you just burned.
Do we have to replace them?
It all helps to keep the farm going. And we need some cash for the quarterly bills. So we'll have to decide what to put in Otten Market.
Well, we could sell some bull calves.
We'll talk about it tonight.
You know, I find it hard to think he's my brother.
Well, if you've any doubts, you can forget him. He had the same mother and father.
Maybe,
There
but...
was no maybe. It's a fact. Now you finish off the hen roosts. I've enough on my hands in the house. Where's Peggy?
Gone out.
Out? Out where?
Well, she didn't tell me.
Was she going down to the village?
Look, all I know is she's gone out.
Funny her going off and saying nothing.
Ah, and post come. 2 letters for our Jack.
Oh.
One from Leeds and one from London. One's written with typewriter, t'other's in woman's writing.
It'd be a strange thing if a man of his age hadn't women friends.
Aye, but being city types, they don't want to be farmer's wife.
He's not married.
Ah, but supposing he's thinking of it. Would she let him stay on farm?
He'd have to sort that out himself.
Ah, but if he sorted it out wrong way, you'd have put in a lot of work for naught.
All right, Dad. Why shouldn't a mother be interested in what her son's up to?
Oh, there's a visitor. A young lady. She's looking for our Joe.
Well, go tell him. He's in the hen house. Or should be. You best come in.
Thank you.
Sit down. Haven't had time to do the place this morning.
You're not on the phone, are you?
There's a box down the lane. We use that.
It was just that I would have telephoned if I could have.
As long as you take the places you find it, you're welcome any time. You're from Inglebrook, aren't you?
Yes. We wanted to get away from the city, and it's so quiet out here.
Not as quiet as it used to be. Seem to be more people moving down here all the time.
Do you mind?
It's a free country. People can live where they like, providing they behave themselves.
I love that old sink.
That?
It's stone, isn't it?
Some sort of. Never given it much thought. Such as the devil to keep clean.
And the taps. They're brass. You don't see many brass taps.
I've never had any other. Nor most hereabouts either.
Modern ones are chrome or plastic. These look wonderful.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Been making yourself at home, have you?
She's been admiring the taps.
Oh.
I like the whole room. It's wonderful.
Well, never thought it special myself.
That's because you're used to it. This must be very old.
Oh, that was Grandad's, wasn't it, Ma?
As far as I know, we've never had anything new for years. Except the telly. And that's going home.
You're lucky.
Did you want to speak to Joe privately?
Oh, no. Can we make it half an hour later tonight for my fishing lesson?
Of course.
I'm going to Keithley, and I'm not sure I'll be back in time.
Well, I'll be there any road, so there's no hurry.
Well, I'd better be going, or I'll be even later. It's a lovely kitchen, Mrs. Sugden. Bye-bye.
Cheerio.
We'll have to get her to tell that to Peggy.
Yes, well, I'll just go and...
So you're taking her fishing, are you?
Well, she wants to learn, so I said I'd teach her.
Well, don't forget her dad.
He doesn't seem too bad.
You were swearing at him over that bird he shot.
That was Jack more than me. Anyway, what's done's done. No good fighting with neighbours.
That's all very well, as long as they don't want to fight you. There's that right of way. He's going to be difficult over that. There's a solicitor's letter there for Jack.
Famous, please. Okay,
Didn't know you took such a great interest in the news.
Why aren't you up at home working?
Felt like a drink.
You could have got one at home.
So could you.
I had to come in. Get some things.
Seen a doctor yet?
What's that to you?
I just wondered. Brotherly concern. You thinking of getting a job?
Mind your own business.
Mother wouldn't like it if I handed the farm over to you and Matt. I suppose it wouldn't be fair, really. Would you like to know what I intend to do? I'm going to make it over to you and Joe and Mother in equal parts. You can run it yourselves, but I'll keep the old mill house.
What do you want that for?
To live in.
It's ruined. You couldn't live in that.
I'm going to restore it. Do it up. Haven't you got anything to say?
I don't want any charity.
It's not charity. You said yourself I didn't deserve the farm. You're right. In any case, I don't want it.
Neither do I.
I'll have a scotch.
Don't often see your Peggy in here on her own.
He was thirsty.
Having trouble with your hens, I hear.
You know something, Amos?
What's that?
I don't know which is bigger, your nose or your ears.
Nose, I'd say. By a short head.
Matt, we've got to sell something to replace hens. What do you reckon?
Well, next market's hot and best for yous there.
When you see a ma about it then, I'll finish off here.
What's Jack say?
Oh, he won't bother.
Well, it's his farm, his stock.
You better argue that with ma. She's giving orders. Oh, Matt, can I borrow that line of yours?
Well, what's wrong with your own?
I'm taking a friend.
Well, see, he takes care of it. It's a present from Peggy.
Right.
You have every right to go where you please. I just wondered where you got to, that's all.
I went into pub too and had a drink, if you want to know it all.
I thought you might have gone to see the doctor.
I'll see him in good time, don't fret. Jack was in there too. In pub. He told me he's going to divide up farm.
How divide up the farm?
Between us, you, me and Joe.
What's he going to do?
Live in old mill house, he says. Fancies himself as Lord of Manor. He's not going to lord it over me and Matt.
What you talking about, girl?
You'll see. Oh, look, I want to talk to you. There's no privacy here.
Joe says
Well, that's all right, Matt. It can wait.
Ah, well, Jack's going up the yard.
She's up to summer.
Well, no, soon enough, she is. What's this I've been hearing from Peggy about the farm?
If she's told you, you know.
It won't work. There has to be a boss on the farm. Else it's all squabbling. Everyone wanting his own way.
Well, you can be boss. from Wilkes's solicitor. Can I meet him over the right of way? Aye. I'll meet him. Pick a bone over a dead bird, too.
Looks like there's someone up there, too.
Excuse me.
Been out walking, have you? You need both.